All right, here we are with with an early morning stream because I got up so early, which is great. Honestly, like I think I would like to keep this consistent. I really like the schedule of getting up early and then like doing things and then like I don't know, shooting around 5 or so and then doing like a 7 hour stream. That feels perfectly normal to me, but I've kind of been struggling with that. But yeah, hopefully this is the beginning of me getting on this new schedule that I want. So we're gonna have to see. We are gonna have to see. But anyway, but yeah, it's definitely nice being able to kind of have my own schedule and like being able to do things and not have to be like, wait, I can't do this because I'm working 18 hours today. Like that's not gonna happen again. So I don't know. I've been struggling with that a lot. Where like I'm coming home, I come home after like doing things, and then I have like 12 things to do. It's just like it really needs to be like more controlled. I think, and I do think getting up earlier is probably a big would probably help a lot with that. So, oof. So yeah, I think I am gonna try and keep this up going forward. I think I'm gonna try to get off the night shift mindset. Yeah, I don't know. There's no real benefit to staying up late. I feel like because it's just like, what am I gonna do? Work? I can work during the day. Like it's just like there's no reason to do it. It's a bad idea. Like I don't care how, I don't care what I have going on. I don't do it. Oh, here we go. The hell was that? Look at this. So we take like a break. I go to bed and I wake up, and here I am playing this level like shit. Like I'm not a professional speedrunner. Here you go. I wonder what the speedrunning scene for this game is like. I've seen something salt go over like Wii's competitive scene, but like U is not one that I really see a lot of people talk about. I don't know, maybe it just hasn't developed enough yet, but I don't know. This is like one of those games that like I feel like a lot of people sleep on it. People don't seem to realize how good this game actually is. Like I yeah, like it's interesting when you look at like the release schedule for Mario games from like 2007 to 2017 because we were getting a bunch of stuff like this Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, like 3D World, 3D Land. It's like, people act like it's unreasonable for us to have such long release gaps between releases, but like I remember that period from 2007 to 2017 and like everyone was spurging out about getting too many Mario games. Like when you get two new Super Mario Bros. Games in a year, like yeah, you have a problem. So I feel like they've been scaling that back going forward, like just having like higher quality games that take longer, which I think was actually a pretty good decision. But I don't know. The problem with New Super Mario Bros. Is that like they did keep it to like one game per console, but like uh, you know, I don't know. It's very interesting how that happened and how that led to the narrative that like New Super Mario Bros. Was just this oversaturated brand that like didn't respect like Mario's creativity. Like I've never agreed with that assessment, but it's like it's something that like the community really tried to push. Like these games are not held in as high regard as they should, honestly. And a big part is just the stigma against 2D platformers in general, but like I think a big part of that is just shit. Is just like how many of these came out in such a short time frame. Because you couldn't really downplay the original or Wii, but like, yeah, people downplayed two and U just fine. I don't know. I'm very interested in what the consensus on New Super Mario Bros. Was when it came out because I feel like a lot of people wrote it off immediately, but like, I was too young to remember. I remember like playing the first world of it on the way home and was kind of disappointed by it, but like I don't know. Like considering how much I've gone back to that game over the years, like how much I want to go back to it now. It's like the game is legitimately great. It's just one of those situations where like uh it doesn't blow your mind right off the bat. That's the thing about it is that like a lot of Nintendo games are like this, where they get better the more time you spend with them. But like a lot of people just don't play them that much, and that leads to these like misconceptions about these great games. Here he goes. Like this is like real talk. Playing this game again has been like one of the best experiences on Switch 2. Like this is like legit probably one of the best launch titles that like any Nintendo console has had ever. And yet like it was just completely understated because like, well, it's not ambitious enough. Like, well, does it need to be? Like that's kind of my thinking, like looking at the Wii U, because like everyone was screaming about it. Like, oh no, it's not ambitious enough. But like these games are still awesome. Like they're better than like ambitious games in a lot of cases. And like it's really yeah. I think this game is quite a bit better than something like say Luigi's Mansion or Pikmin or Wii Sports. Yeah, it's quite a bit better than I think most Nintendo launch titles. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wonder is like to me, Wonder existing has kind of dismantled the entire argument against New Super Mario Bros. Because like the entire narrative was always that like, well, the games are too samey and it's boring and it's generic, and then Wonder comes out is like wildly different, and then that gets downplayed too. Right? Like these days, people do this weird thing. I think right now they're doing this thing where they say that like Wonder is too easy, but that's really not true, like at all. Like I really wonder, like it really feels like it's very possible that like the expansion kind of um, destroys the copes about Mario Wonder. Mario Kart World. Yeah, it's interesting, right? Yeah, like I kind of I predicted this would happen when it came out, but like so many people were spurging about World's changes and like everything they were doing, but like with it, like oh, it's worse than the old ones, and like uh it's actually way better because like because I was kind of on the like I was kind of personally thinking like initially that like uh did I say 8 was better? I don't know. Yeah, did I review Mario Kart World? I don't remember what my initial impressions were. Uh but yeah, I don't think I said it was better than 8 when it first came out, but like I think in the time spent since, like the more I play it, the more I realize that like it is absolutely better than 8. Like anybody who says otherwise is just coping. Like we were going into this like last night where like someone we were watching some video of someone like downplaying World, and then he tried to say that like it has less. It was Arlo, right? I think he tried to say that like 8 had more content than World, and I had to like take a break to like bitch about that because that's just wrong. Like because you know because World has like all the track variations. It has all the different modes. It has like a more versatile online mode. It has a better battle mode. It has the open world sections. Like everything, like people just like bitch about World and they don't really think about what they're saying. Like saying that World has less content than 8 is just objectively wrong. And I think that's going to become more and more apparent over time. Yeah, it feels like it's going to be a brawl situation all over again, where like the game is like wildly hated with like certain people, but like the reality of it is that it's super popular with like the actual audience. Like we saw a lot of this when World came out. Like you had a lot of people coming out and saying, "Oh, kids aren't going to be excited about playing Mario Kart World. They don't care about this. They're playing Fortnite." And then the reality is kids are playing more Mario Kart than Fortnite. It's just like you're delusional. You're coping.
Oh, oh, what?
Yes, yes. I do have Resident Evil 9 pre-order. I'm actually getting all the Resident Evils. So like yeah, the entire trilogy, 7, 8, and 9. So that'll be interesting playing through 8 and 9 for the first time. I have played 7. I don't care for it. So I'll probably pass on that one initially, but like we'll probably do a playthrough of 9 and then go through 8 and then probably do 7 like I don't know at a later date. But like yeah, I'm getting all three of them. I don't know. Maybe I should spend all day streaming. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay. So yeah, the reason I wanted to stream today is that I had some games I need to bring back to the library. So like I didn't get the chance to stream them last night because I'm a dumbass. Well, I mean, I went to bed early. I would have had plenty of time otherwise. But like yeah, I wanted to like check these games out. So yeah. So this is Daemon X Machina 2, which came out on Switch 2, which is a game that everyone is kind of sleeping on. I don't know. Is this a Switch 2 exclusive? I don't believe it is. But this is a game that came out on Switch 2. Let's see, Demon X Machina. Oh, this isn't 2. 2 is the online one. Wait. Titanic Shion. Okay. Is it still a Switch exclusive? No, okay. Yeah, okay. So it came out on everything, right? But this is a game that came out on Switch 2, announced during a Nintendo Direct, and it's something that like everybody just kind of ignored. And for good reason, because this game does like the Type A and Type B shit. So I actually canceled my pre-order because of it. But yeah, I went ahead and got it at the library just so I can like play this live and kind of talk about it. Because I hated the first Daemon X Machina. Like, this is an IP that really should have like replaced Armor Core, I think. But in the end, they just bungled it. I don't, it's Marvelous had like every opportunity to like just kill it with this, and they just blew it. I mean, Nintendo's just working with FromSoft now anyway, so I would not be surprised if like Nintendo secures like Armor Core 7 as like an exclusive or something because like nobody else cares about it. But yeah, like I encourage everyone to like boycott this game because of the Type A Type B stuff. And like I think it's a major reason why this game has no audience at all. What the hell is this? Why can't they? What is with all these endless like stupid like licensing agreements? I fucking hate it. Okay, Titanic Shion. Okay. So yeah, this is an IP that didn't go anywhere. I'm honestly shocked that they even like produced a sequel, honestly, because it felt like the original just completely failed. That was a Nintendo Switch exclusive at one point, but like I don't care for it, and every time I go back to it, I'm just very confused about like why it exists and like how it happened. Armor Core 6 is actually really good. I've heard it's good. Yeah, I want to try it, but yeah, it hasn't come out in Switch 2 yet. So once it gets ported over, we'll try it. But yeah, as I recall, the lore to Daemon X Machina is incredibly dumb. I do not give a shit about this. By the femto energy. Holy fucking shit, we're dealing with femto now. Femto energy would change countless other creatures, turning them into aggressive organisms that would come to be known as immortals. Oh no. Griffith is doing nothing wrong again. Outers were rejected by society, their cruel treatment widening the rift between them and humanity. And so came the Great War. Okay, so some stupid like So, like, what I'm pulling from this is that Griffith did something, and he somehow fucked over like space, I guess. And now we have to get into Gundams and like put a stop to it. I think. Yeah, I still have one, but I don't use it. Yeah, this is David X Machina Titan Shion. Like I don't understand. Like I've never understood why. How can you make something like this sound so dumb? You know, this is like a futuristic sci-fi setting, and yet like we're dealing with like femto energy.
Commencing link procedure to the Garden Defense Terminal, Centurion.
Okay, hang on, wait. Okay, okay. So yeah, this game does use type 1 and type 2 for male and female characters. And like I would encourage people to like boycott it based on that alone. Uh and I have seen people speak out about this. But yeah, honestly, like it really does feel like nobody fucking notices or cares. Like it's just such a weird like a weird thing that I just feel like isn't going anywhere, honestly. Chubby. I don't know. I'm not gonna play this game long. Like I hate messing in character creators in games that I never want to fucking play. I guess we're this guy. Enter player name. Shinji. So yeah, again, like the type 1, type 2 thing is like completely ineffectual, like woke propaganda. Because like, what does it mean? Like everyone knows it's like male and female. Like I don't know.
Place is still falling apart.
I don't understand what they're trying to accomplish with it.
Keep your hands off the children.
Oh no,
Survive this.
pedophiles.
Not here either.
Yeah, I have heard nothing good about this. Like nobody talks about it. Nobody picked it up. It was like,
Hmm, you're quite the looker, if I may say so myself.
oh no, it's a
You'll
homo.
make a perfect centurion. Your skills, abilities, reflexes, all exceptional. It took extensive research to find that an outer's nervous system surpasses any other kind as an order transmission.
What is he talking about?
Yes, you will join the eternal guardians of the garden.
What is this?
I've got you. But what do you think you're?
What? Huh? So I got rescued from a pedophile. Okay.
You okay?
Shit. So they have voice lines, but like the characters are supposed to be saying my name.
What's happening? On your feet. You're catching up.
Who is this?
Of course.
That's more like it. Turns out Centurions are like computer terminals, and to them, we're nothing more than spare parts. They don't want you, just your brain and nervous system so they can connect directly to the suit. Your memories, agency,
What?
gone.
Are you serious?
What the hell is this?
Then they extract genes and nerves from the best of the Centurions and implant them into others. Our memories and feelings are just trash.
What is with Marvelous? I don't understand why they're so
We're this
incompetent.
close to losing what makes you
They
you.
can't do exposition. they can't like do world building. They're not
We can't
writers.
stay here
So
in the garden. Not now that we're traitors.
not now that we're
You good?
what is happening?
Arsenals.
Yeah,
That's
Elden
where
Ring
the
used like
destroyers
type 1 and type 2. But then in the like the actual game, they do refer to your character as like male or female, so it's really weird. Okay, okay. Mount this arsenal. Wait, what? Awfully convenient that the robots were in the next room over from where I was.
Energy limiter released.
Bro, it took 50 hours to get the robot in Xenoblade Chronicles X.
All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with Spawn.
Okay, so how do the actual robots feel?
Commencing launch.
Wait, these look nothing like the suits in the original. Like they were giant mechs.
Let's go.
Okay. Nerf! No. His name is Nerve. No. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Attention. Attempted escape in progress from the research facility. Prioritize immediate capture. I repeat.
There actually is an Eva reference in The Cattle Have Fangs.
All units prioritize
Um,
immediate capture.
Actually, quite a few of them.
Damn it. Let's use the descent pods to escape from the hangar.
One of the characters is a huge fan.
Doing this.
So I'm just like, gee, it sure be cool if I could have done that in gameplay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gotten the robot.
Go ahead and take his equipment.
Wait, what do you? Wait, you're telling me? You're telling me that I have access to a giant robot, but we did not have weapons on it? What sense does that make? So you're I don't think I've ever seen a mech series where like you rip gear off of other robots. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Resuming combat.
Here for you.
Yeah, I played a little bit of Front Mission, but I couldn't get into it.
This looks bad. In here! Hurry! They're everywhere. Blow them away! Stick them off!
Like, I feel like a lot of PS1 RPGs are like overly complicated. Like I couldn't figure out like how to do well in it.
You okay? You okay?
Yeah, this is complete slab. Yeah, very glad I didn't pay for this. Uh, it's about what I expected. Like, This is actually quite a bit worse than I was expecting because I think I put quite a bit of time into like the original before stopping. I think this is worse, honestly. Uh,
We have to hurry. Feels like this has happened before. You remember when our dogs went missing from the orphanage? Been Curl?
Yeah, I'm chased by an infidel.
Yeah. Right when you were supposed to be looking for the dogs.
Deja vu. You came to my rescue back then, too.
We're almost at the hangar. Come on.
but what's with these dumb like attempts at like character building? It's just it's so sloppy. Yeah, the game has frame rate problems on top of that.
Hi there.
I don't. I think we've seen enough, personally.
Go say hi.
Resuming caution.
Yeah, this shit is awful. Yeah, it's like a really shitty anime.
Hurry! They're gaining on us.
Yeah, there's no way that like Armored Core 6 is better than this. There's no fucking way. No fucking way. Yeah, that is like embarrassingly bad. Okay, I can see why nobody cared for it. Yeah, they announced that in a Nintendo Direct actually, so that's kind of cringy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop go back to I think I'm gonna go back to the library and drop these off and pick up my next set real quick. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, that was a loading screen. Hang on. Yeah, I know nothing about Soul Reaver. Crystal Dynamics, really. Crystal Dynamics, like I really like them. Okay. Okay, Soul Reaver 2. Okay. Start a new game.
Cain is deified.
Kane is
As for the
deified.
truth of him, few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all.
Oh no, it's the Emperor of Man sitting on his gold throne.
Humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood
Yeah, there's
before
something
him
weird about like mid 2000s video game stories. Because this shit was like really popular.
served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Cain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord.
Crossworlds didn't meet. Oh, has that been confirmed now?
For
Based.
transgression, I earned a new kind of reward.
He did the Ben Kaido's wing rip.
There's only one possible outcome: my eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, burn forever in the bowels of the lake of the dead.
Cast him in.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, yet I lived.
So it didn't destroy you. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Okay. Yeah, at this point, like bitching about Mario Kart World is just a skill issue.
I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this?
Yeah, I remember back when Western Game Studios actually tried to be creative.
Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Cain's abominations traps the essence of life.
Indeed, indeed.
The
Yeah.
life that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself.
Oh, is this one of those games where you have like an obviously evil path?
Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to read their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver, my angel of death.
You are my progeny, my newest kinsman. Okay, how does this work? I don't even think I've seen this before, so I know nothing about this game. So what is it? A 3D platformer?
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
I always hate when they try to explain gameplay mechanics. So this is one of those Zelda clones, huh? Okay. Yeah, like it feels like back in the 2000s, like people were still trying to make like real Zelda clones. And it's not like it is today where they try and pretend Zelda doesn't work and that they would rather have like pure action RPGs or like shit like Skyrim.
You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld, and consume the soul.
Why is it explaining like trying to give lore to gameplay mechanics? I hate this bullshit. Feed. Did they never actually finish these games? Is this the one that was like notorious for having like crazy fucking like cliffhanger endings? I think I heard something about that.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of
Banjo
them,
Kazooie
and
flight.
they will carry you across this.
Okay, okay. Oh shit, you have to press it again. Okay. Yeah, like when I play I'll be getting Crossworld soon. I'll be shocked if the game is like remotely playable. Like we're gonna go online and we're probably gonna see like nobody playing.
Scabrous wretches are these.
Stuar are
Straight
the
pass,
scourge of
really?
the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
Ooh. Kind of stilted combat. Man, fucking Ocarina of Time has better combat than this. Like, man, crazy. Yeah, when this come out, like, I could see this being like a 2003 game. I think it looks too polished for 2001. Well, I mean, I guess it is a remastered. Earlier, really. Was it like a PC game originally? What the hell are we doing? Get back here, you! Wait, wait, hang on. What? PlayStation. Okay. So you're gonna tell me that like, wait. So 99, really? Okay. Yeah, I think there was a lot of overlap between like classic PlayStation and PC games. Because Final Fantasy VII got a PC port at one point.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world.
Yeah, Crossworlds has been confirmed to have failed.
However, your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
This isn't Void, is it? I'm just like, after seeing Femto Energy, I'm just kind of like, wait a minute. I'm just like, is this like the Eclipse stream?
Your
Oh
strength will
no,
prolong your manifestation in the physical world.
I don't think
If you
so.
fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this
It kind of sounds like the
will
narrator in Star Fox 64. Here we go. That PC port was janky, yeah. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 PC. Yeah.
Raziel, you still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses.
I was a
Bathing
vampire.
in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
What? So you just sink like nothing's fucking there? Like I don't know, man. Like Ocarina of Time does such a great like job introducing you to the mechanics and like the setting without being like overly like tutorialized. Like it's very natural how it like teaches you the mechanics. Like you don't go through a fucking like tutorial zone like this. Like I don't know, like that's one of the more underrated aspects of Ocarina of Time, I would say.
Futile, Raziel. Such objects are but shadows in the spirit world.
Wait, such objects? Wait, is he telling me I can't open a fucking door? Yeah, it's crazy. Like I'm sure that like people even play new player people get into Ocarina today. It feels like timeless. It really is that good. Wait, what? Selector. Wait, shift. Wait. That's crazy that you just jump in the water and there's no splash or anything. Wait, what the hell am I doing? Okay, wait, hang on. How the hell did I do that? Okay. So I guess I was in the spirit world, and then you have to go back. Okay, so you have to like be in the physical realm to open doors, I guess.
Do you recognize? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
This guy is the most handholdy, like
Kin of our hiding.
vague, like
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds ill or inflamed. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm.
Okay.
Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
3D games on PS1 were generally terrible. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that like people still try and meme Saturn or PS1 games into relevancy when like the N64 stomped them both when it came to like true like 3D games. Um it's wait, how do I leave? Again, like I've said this several times, but like the very best PS1 games are like they really aren't as par they really aren't even as on par with like even like mediocre N64 ones. Like I've played like relatively like middle of the road N64 games that are better than pretty much every PS1 game. Maybe other than like Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, every time I play a PS1 game, I'm kind of shocked by the low quality of it.
These objects are mere shadows in the spectral realm, frozen and immovable.
So you have to go back to the portal and like the hell is that? That doesn't. Yeah, I'm very confused about how that works.
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Yeah, effortlessly. Okay. So you move a block. Oh, but he can do it sideways in this one. Ooh. Link couldn't do that until Wind Waker. Okay. Effortlessly. So, well, where the hell was this supposed to go? Oh, here we go. Okay.
This is a reminder. Eat fruit.
I haven't eaten yet today. Shit.
This is a reminder. Eat fruit.
I haven't eaten yet today. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm interested in this. I think the gameplay is too meager and simplistic, and it just doesn't seem like it's on par with what I expect.
A sanctuary. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Cain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Cain condemned the world to the decay you see.
Oh wow.
In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Why isn't he dying? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm not enjoying it. Uh, yeah. So I think I'll go turn these suckers in, and we'll see what my next round of games is gonna be. All right. Sorry about that. The parking was ridiculous. Like, I don't understand how there wasn't a single fucking parking space. Like, how hard is it to park and then drop off your material and then leave? It's not hard, like at all. So yeah, I had no idea this actually came out in Switch. King of Fighters 13. So I love King of Fighters, but like they don't put these games on Switch. Yeah, I believe we still haven't gotten 14. And 15's out now. And I think they're doing like Fatal Fury again. Yeah, SNK is in the middle of a redemption arc and they haven't done anything. I mean, I don't think they were ever popular on Nintendo consoles, but they really should have been that company that stuck with like the sprite based artwork because it's so cool seeing that they were doing it as late as 13. Yeah, when did this come out? Like 2010? It's been a while. Online? Oh yeah, boy, I'm sure there's an active online scene for this one. There's no fucking way that anybody's playing them. No fucking way. What? Are you kidding me? There are still fucking play. But I've never played before. Okay. Leona, let's see. Kay, Yuri, King, Raiden, Kim. Like I cannot find like players of what for like any Arc System Works game on Nintendo consoles, and yet like I pop in King of Fighters 13, which I didn't even know came out in. I mean, I love King of Fighters, but like I have not been able to like uh find an online version of it so I can get good. So I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, looks kind of choppy. Maybe he's cheating. I don't know. Like I love King of Fighters, but like man, I just haven't been able to like uh get into the setting of the lore really. Shit. Oh. Okay.
Here comes a new challenger!
I think it's the same guy. Okay.
Select your character.
Maybe it's not a real person, but it's like some kind of weird bot thing. My sharing eye. Let's see. Wait, hang on. Where is she? Yeah, Yuri. Uh, yeah, definitely have to practice, but I don't get why King is a girl, right?
Select the order.
Like who fucking names a girl King?
Ready. Go.
This game is really fast. Yeah, I'm surprised that anybody's playing online, honestly. Like, I don't know. I really genuinely feel like I'll never put enough time into King of Fighters to get really good at it. I mean, I guess I felt that way about Street Fighter for a long time until I got six, but like, I don't know. I love King of Fighters so much, and yet like I just can't get good at it. Okay. Cringe, Harman Smith. Here we go. How am I cringe? Sonic Crossworlds only sold 1 million. Yeah. I actually the other game I got was Crossworlds, so we are going to be playing it today. I love the way Kyo looks. Here he goes. Love his design. Okay. Like I don't know. That's the thing I like about King of Fighters is that like it seems a lot more grounded than something like Street Fighter, where like characters actually look cool, but it's like kind of more realistic. You guys, huh? No, I like all kinds of games. There you goes. He's kicking my ass. I fully expect Kirby Air Riders to sell more when they release the numbers. Yeah, I said the same thing too. Like, I don't see like I think Kirby Air Riders has already outperformed Crossworlds, and everybody was downplaying Air Riders but hyping up Crossworlds. It's just ridiculous. Like, it's not about Sonic versus Mario. Like, stop trying to make that a thing. It's never going to be a thing. Yes, yes. I was Elden Ring because I don't like them. Real live Yukimoto, the real live king of games. Yeah, that's why I got my ass kicked at King of KOF. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm never ever gonna play like every King of Fighters game that's come out, and like I feel like there's no reason to really. But that is kind of weird that like with the way these games work, it's like I don't know. King of Fighters is such a weird like it's such a weird franchise in America because it never really blew up here. I think it's big in Japan and I believe Latin America, but not with like white people. And I really like yeah, I like the game, but it's like it's one of those situations where it's just like first of all, I play like an idiot, and second of all, like I don't know, I'd rather play like a modern KOF. I'd rather play like 15. You know, like it's just it's not that I think that it's better than this or anything, but it's just like, I want the active player base. I want to like play the current game and like get good at the current game. It's just like, I don't know. Fighting games are just not that genre that age particularly well. I feel like I think even like Street Fighter 2 isn't that like it's not that great by modern standards. I mean, like they have modern versions of Street Fighter 2, which is probably the way you should do it. Like, yeah, that's not true. That's never been true. I like plenty of games. Like I don't know, where are we getting this Harman Smith slander? Like I've seen people say that like I only play on Nintendo consoles, and it's just like no, it's not true.
Here comes a new
It's probably the
challenger.
same guy. It is. Oof. Yeah, so he's the only guy online.
Select your character. Osh, koi!
Did you not realize it was me? Yeah, it looks like he might rage quit because like I don't know what I'm doing. Like I don't know. I feel like fighting game fans really hate it when they go up against people who don't know what they're doing. It's just like kind of a waste of their time, really.
Ready, go!
Okay. I love how Rio is like legit just supposed to be a Ken knockoff. I play him more than like actual Ken. I guess he even has the Shurioken. I just pulled one off. Ah, shit, he got me. Fuck. Yuri. And who's best girl in KOF? I don't know about the franchise. Like I don't remember why I picked out Yuri when I first played. Like I think I just picked them out like Yuri, Rio, and like Kyo like organically, and apparently they are supposed to be friends. I think. I don't know the lore. Yeah, it feels like nobody knows anything about like King of Fighter lore like at all. Like I'm just like, when Terry was in Smash, like nobody gave a fit. Like Terry is in Smash, and still like nobody knows who the fuck he is. Yeah, dude, this is really fun. Okay, yeah, it's the most 13 I've ever played. I think I own this on Xbox actually. But yeah, the netcode's pretty solid. Uh, yeah, I'm embarrassing myself. Yeah, there's no reason not to rematch. Okay, so there's a rematch button. Okay, I love Fury. It's way better than Yaoi. Like, is Yaoi an actual Japanese name the way Yuri is? I've never actually heard it. Yuri. I think Yuri is a pretty name personally, but it's just I don't. I hate that association for sure. What the fuck is he doing? Oh, he's just mocking me now. Yeah, you beat me with over. Well, I'm my hand's blocked. Yeah, we need like SNK games on like Switch. Like, I don't know if people are asking for like Fatal Fury, and I don't know like Chun Li's in it. Like, I'm just like hell yeah, yeah. Chun Li and Ken, I think, are like year one characters. Yeah, after playing so much Street Fighter 6, it's nice to play like a good fighting game. But yeah, like what does my sure and I look like in this game? People always like meme about my being like a sex bomb, but like I don't know. I didn't understand it when I saw like the sprite work, so I'm kind of curious if it's just like it was just an age thing. Because I would see the character like growing up and in like fan parodies and things like that, but I didn't know what she was from. Like I don't know. I don't tend to. I like Mai in Street Fighter 6. Like Mai comes off like an actual nice person. Like she's not really a hoe, even though like she she yeah. Has Mai never been in a Dead or Alive game? That's really weird, especially because she's a ninja. Yeah, I am embarrassing myself. Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, let's try a different character. Yeah, let's try a different team. Mai, Terry, Andy, maybe. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Oh, whoops. Oh, this is the same character lineup. Shit. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I keep hitting like the punch buttons like their throw, like in Street Fighter 6, but like that's actually the roll button, which I've never seen anything like that in any other fighting game before, I don't think. So how does this work? Is it like so you have the two kick buttons? No, I think four kick buttons. No, no, yeah, I think it's exactly like Street Fighter with like the three punches and three kicks. I think. Yeah, we might see King of Fighters come back. Like now that Tekken's fallen off, this might be their big comeback. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know how good Fatal Fury is, but I don't. I just feel like there's no real market for this because it's such an autistic genre. Like it's been really hard for me to get into fighting games because like 90% of the time you're just gonna get stomped until you like know how to play, and then you're gonna like lose half the time. It's just yeah, I agree. Like fighting games need to be like they need to have that like randomness aspect to it. Like I think like they're just too skill. They're just too like the skill ceiling is way too high. Like I've heard people say that like Tekken 7, uh, you need like a college degree. You need to put like about the same amount of time into it as like you would a college degree to get good at it, right? And it's like why would anyone bother doing that? You know, there's just no real purpose to it, especially if you're not going to be competitive. You know, it's just like there's nothing fun about fighting games outside of like being as uh being as good as you possibly can be, and it's just so who the fuck is Andy Bogart? I'm just like everybody talks about like Terry being the protagonist. Is Andy like evil or what? I don't know anything about him. I'm not playing an AI, am I? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about my opponent too much. But yeah, I like KOF a lot. It's just I don't know. They just need to release on Nintendo consoles. Uh, so I don't understand why Mai is such a meme. Like I don't get it. Like she looks like a normal fighting game character. I don't understand like what makes her stick out. Like the Dead or Alive chicks are better. It's like what are you talking about? I don't get the Mai hype. I really don't. Now in Street Fighter 6, she looks great, but like I don't know. Like that cast is filled with uggos, so like Mai kind of sticks out. Yeah, Mai's probably the best looking chick in that game. Like objectively speaking, of course I'm a Jury fan, but like I don't know. Jury's just like my girl in general. Uh, yeah, but Jury's not that attractive either. She has that like weird smile and like I just like I don't know. She looks kind of off. Like Mai actually genuinely looks good. And maybe I should stick with Terry because I'm sure he's the beginner from the character. And he's really fucking big for a fighting game protagonist. He looks almost like a heavy character in those. Okay. I didn't think he was this fucking big. Okay. People aren't willing to have the conversation that Nintendo has done more to revolutionize the fighting games genre than anyone. Oh yes, absolutely. Like I remember when like Smash was beginning to become the biggest fighting game in the world, and the FGC was like trying to delude themselves into thinking that like Smash didn't count as like an actual fighting game. So like that was like a legit debate until like Smash 4 came out and it just kind of demolished everything else like in the competitive scene. It's like yeah, they're not ready, I think, for like what's gonna happen because Arms is okay, so like Smash is the biggest fighting game in the world. So they don't really need it to compete on that front. Like what they need is their own like unique like traditional fighting game IP. And I think they're gonna try to make Arms that, but that's gonna be a process that takes like years because when Arms came out, there was just like all this sneering from the community about how it doesn't count as oops, about how it doesn't count as like an actual real fighting game. Uh, and I'm having a lot of fun with this actually. It's the same guy, isn't it? Yeah, shit. Like, like I want to be good, but I'm just embarrassing myself. Okay. Elizabeth, who's this? King. Who the hell is Kula? I don't think I've ever seen her before. Yeah, I'm just picking random characters. Like I think what Nintendo should do is that they should like acquire Soul Calibur from Namco and just make that their like traditional fighting game IP, and then like have Arms be their like experimental one. Like they need a traditional 2D fighting game series and a traditional 3D one. So like I don't know. I mean like what they're probably gunning for is waiting for Capcom to go bankrupt and then just acquire Street Fighter. That's probably the best thing they could do. But like because Street Fighter is always going to be seen as like the ubiquitous 2D fighting game series. So like that's probably what I would do. Like I've actually been pushing for them to like acquire Dragon Quest and acquire Street Fighter. So I don't know. I mean, they couldn't even get a hold of Fatal Frame, like, and they put a ton of resources into that. Um, I don't know. The Fatal Frame thing. Yeah, Fatal Frame fans are very autistic about Nintendo's involvement. Like, I feel like in Fatal Frame's case, like no matter what they did, like it was always going to be like doomed to like have people bitching about it. Uh, yeah, I'm liking this game a lot actually. She reminds me of Sabrina from Pokemon. Yeah, I think this is my girl. Hang on, what the hell is she? Okay, hang on. Okay. I don't know anything about her. Here we go. Okay, oops. So she uses her hair like she's uh yeah, okay, let's yeah, I was embarrassing myself there. That was crazy. That was fucking insane. New item for gallery. Okay. Arcade. Oh, there is a story mode. Okay. Well, how good is this story mode though, is my question. Yuri. Wait, did I choose Mai instead of Yuri? Oops. I think I did. Fuck. Okay, that's not what I wanted. So what's Kyu? Is he a high school student who doesn't want to study? It's weird how like tonally different like Street Fighter and KOF are, uh, in spite of like theoretically being about the same thing. SNK used to have like a lot of different fighting game franchises, and then they kind of just merged them into King of Fighters. India. It has nothing like Sagat. Okay. Yeah, I like this game a lot, actually. Yeah, let's pop in Crossworlds real quick, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Arcade's still a thing. They still exist, but like they're probably like the really shitty like modern arcades where they're more about the prizes than games like this. Yeah, pachinko machines. Yeah. Does Nintendo have any pachinko machines at all? Because like Konami was really big on them for a while there. Yeah, I really like this game, but yeah, we might play it again tonight, actually. Yeah, do an arcade playthrough with like my favorite characters. Yeah, I really like King of Fighters. I just wish I had more of an opportunity to play. I had no idea this came out on Switch. A limited run games? Oh wow. Okay, that explains it. So it was a limited run release. Wow. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, so I was not meaning you. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I got a hold of it for free, and I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it for like 5 seconds, and then we're gonna go out and do something else with my life. Ah, shit. Yeah, I didn't think the update would be that long, truth be told. That is fucking crazy. Okay. Yeah, retro stuff. Yeah. And that's probably what they should do. It's just like, just focus on retro stuff, you know? It's like, just thinking about the experience, you know? I don't know. It feels like arcades might be kind of coming back here. I don't know. because that Godzilla VR game was awesome. I mean, they've made like new arcade games in the past decade that have been like moderately successful. So like, it's not like they're dead like they were. Like, I don't understand why the industry just didn't adapt. Like, what I would have done is just be like, yeah, we're gonna push VR and stuff that isn't viable to have at home. You know, like that's all you would have had to do. And like, I just don't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but like that's what I would have done if I was like an arcade owner. I don't know. I mean, people just don't want to go out anymore anyway. I mean, I went to the library just now, and it's like it's fucking packed. There's like not a single parking space like anywhere, and it's like, why the fuck would I go anywhere when I could just stay home and have a better time? There's just no reason to go out really. Like I would say, unless you have like a reservation somewhere, and like you don't have to worry about like struggling to find a parking spot or something. Like it's just like it, I don't know. I'm not doing shit. Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's one of the things I've noticed as I've started making more money is that like nobody fucking like goes out to like public places. They all like just take like elaborate trips like around the country or whatever. It's just like they go to like the desirable locations, like undesirable locations. Like you'll never see anybody any ever. It's just I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. I mean, I think like going forward, like we keep talking about like illegals like coming into the country and shit like that. Like I feel like going forward, like that's not really gonna mean much when like there's not gonna be anything around that they can exploit. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh no, they're in a part of town that no one goes. I don't know how you can say you love Super Mario Bros. 3 and not love this game. Yeah, it's it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. And I've been saying this since this came out. This is like better than Super Mario Bros. 3. And like, yeah, like boomers are just in denial about it. They can't handle like getting mogged by a Wii U exclusive. But yeah, I've been putting so much time into this. It's really weird, like seeing how good this game actually is. Because I've always maintained this was a great 2D platformer, but like playing it again, I think it's probably one of the best 2D platformers Nintendo's ever put out. Which seems kind of hyperbolic, but like it really did refine the concept. There's no like bad levels in this. Like there's tons of secrets. There's like an insane amount of replay value. There's like great multiplayer options. Like it's just like this is an amazing game. The issue people had with this is just that it was a 2D platformer. That's it. Like the cope that people have that like, well, it's just another new Super Mario Bros. Game. Like, well, okay, but then why did you spurg about the original new Super Mario Bros. As well? And why did you downplay Mario Wonder when that came out? Like it's because it's a 2D platformer. This being a sequel had nothing to do with how it was received. Like the only reason people hated this was because it was a 2D platformer, and the 2D platformer hate needs to stop. Okay. Yeah, King of Fighters is fucking awesome. Man, I'm such a huge fan, and yet like I just can't get into it. I'm just like, oh, I hate that jump. I have plenty of jobs. It is, yeah. Like I bet like way more people than you would expect are like fond of this game. Like we keep seeing this idea being put out there that like nobody is attached to like the games like this, but that's very observably not true. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very curious. Like, I mean, the way it looks to me right now is that like Gen Alpha and like Zoomers are like kind of glazing Galaxy and Odyssey. I don't know. Like, I'm curious if like any of them will kind of acknowledge this at all, though. I don't think so because I feel like they tend to avoid 2D platformers, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but like I don't like it does feel like they mostly just play Fortnite and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, some of the kids in the family came by yesterday and they started sledding near my house. So I'm just like, ugh. I don't know. They're not inside playing video games. They're like going out doing stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's probably how it should be. Like fuck video games, but um, again, it's like Gen Z's issues that they were wee babies and then got gaslit. Yeah, it is very interesting how there doesn't seem to be like much nostalgia towards the Wii outside of like Mario Galaxy. It does kind of feel that way that like because I remember what it was like being a Wii fan at the time. How like people would like shit on you if you said you like played the Wii. It was like a weird experience. Because like I remember one time we were like going out there. Well, I want to talk about going out there. Yeah. So I remember one time we were talking about like Wii tennis, like at a tennis practice, and like they were kind of clowning on it and like calling it shit, and I'm just kind of like, oh, Wii tennis is why I got into the sport, and then they just got kind of like indignant to me about it. Like, no, what are you talking about? Like that's not real tennis. It was just like, what are you talking about? Like, it's just a fucking video game. Shit. It's really weird looking back on the tennis experience because at the time I thought it was like a really positive thing, but in hindsight, it was kind of toxic. I mean, they were way better to me than like anybody else I ever knew. But like, I don't know, that's still not like good. Like it's just like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, please take me in. Make me make me one of you. Like I'll win tennis matches for you. I'll do whatever it takes. Like it's just like eye glaze more honestly. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't like how people say Odyssey is one of the all time greats because I really don't think it is. Like if people say that, I just think you're a pleb. Uh, I mean, I kind of thought that about Galaxy too for a long time. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like I was too old to appreciate Odyssey, but like I don't know. Yeah, maybe a kid playing it would be blown away by it, but like for me, I just felt it was kind of stilted. I think like there are plenty of like uh people who grew up on the NES games that just hate 64. So Sean Malmstrom's one of them. So I try not to be like that, but at the same time, like I really didn't care for Odyssey much. Like I still have not gone back to it, and honestly, like I don't really have a desire to. Yeah, but yeah, like being a fan of the Wii in like 2000, like during peak Wii years, was like a death sentence. Like everybody fucking hated that. It was like a major status symbol to like hate the Wii and like hate Nintendo. It was like it's how you prove yourself as a real gamer who plays real games. I have not. I don't believe I played Odyssey at all. No. Now maybe I popped it in once, but I didn't play it much. I do not care for Odyssey. So yeah, I played Arms. Yeah, I played Arms for sure. Yeah, I think I might have popped in Odyssey for a little bit, but I remember playing Arms, and honestly, like I like Arms a lot more than Mario Odyssey. Um, Yeah, I don't know. I really should like do some like arms content. Like I was thinking a while back, like there's a lot of arms lore that people don't talk about because people don't realize this about arms is that like it actually does have like really, really, really good lore, like way better than you would expect. It's kind of like Splatoon in that sense. Yeah, I think it might be fun to go back and like kind of break down like the characters and the setting and all that. Uh, Because I feel like it's one of those IPs that just has no online following, and it's very very obnoxious because they put so much effort into it. But I mean, Splatoon I don't think really took off until like Splatoon 2 anyway. And honestly, like half of like the discussion around Splatoon 2 is like pretending Pearl and Marina are gay. Um, I don't know. Like I am kind of concerned about that. Like, is it possible that like the Pearl and Marina thing like becomes so prevalent that they make it canon? Because it's just like it kind of feels like the same way that like Bayonetta did, where like the community is just like desperately trying to meme it into relevancy, and then like the Bayonetta devs had the balls to like tell them to fuck off, but like I don't think the Splatoon team does necessarily. I don't know. I'm just I don't know, man. It looks better than Astrobot, and I mean, like Astrobot just doesn't look that good. Like you saw so many people come out and say like, "Oh, this is the best looking 3D platformer ever," and I'm just like, it looks worse than Mario Odyssey. Okay, you're just, what are you talking about? And it's just such a giant cope, but like these guys were just so desperate to downplay like Nintendo 3D platformers that they just glazed this random PlayStation 1. Yeah, when have you heard anybody talk about Astrobot at all since like 2024? And that was supposed to be the game of the year winner. It's just like play the greatest song in the world, or I'll eat your souls. Dum bum 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 bum. Well, you and Kyle. Here we go. Look, this is too autistic. Like I don't have the autism for this. Ah, shit. I promise you, Astrobot had AI involved. Some areas are ripoffs of Odyssey areas. Like there are so many mechanics from Astrobot that are pretty clearly just ripped from Nintendo games. Like you could like if you've played as much Nintendo games as me, you can like look at like certain like Astrobot things and be like, oh yeah, that's from Pikmin, that's from like Mario Odyssey, that's from like it was like I chalked it up to plagiarism at the time, but like honestly, because we've seen this happen with Expedition and Baldur's Gate 3 as well. Are they using AI in games, giving them Game of the Year awards in an attempt to try and like sell people on the idea that like AI can make games better than like actual people can? Because like that seems to be what we're doing now. Is just like is that like the industry like rallied to try and normalize AI in game dev, and it was instantly rejected because it was obviously a bad idea, and that like nobody fucking wants that. Nobody wants to support it. Like it really does like kill their branding, because like the instant they realize that like this is AI, people just don't respect it as much. And it's not the exact same as an actual fucking game either. So like if you actually play it, you'll start like I think eventually, like it's kind of like with the AI videos, right? Like I think eventually, like people will become familiar enough with AI where they can tell where something is like handcrafted versus something that's well handcrafted, something that was like generated by AI. They're like tells, like you can just kind of intuitively figure it out. I think that's going to be a problem for them. Is that like people will just not want to support AI, because why would they? Like, there's no reason to. Like honestly, I feel like AI game dev is gonna kind of be the this generation's microtransaction, because it's the same kind of thing where you're like lowering quality to try and exploit your customers more. Like I feel like there's no situation in which an AI would be able to make games better than an actual person, because like somebody with actual skill would be able to use AI while still retaining like some human sensibilities. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Like the idea that AI will like completely replace humans, like it just doesn't make sense to me at all. And I feel like anybody who actually works with AI can tell you this. Like I've worked with AI, so like uh, Aftermath on Switch 2 and outsell on PS5. Yeah, like Final Fantasy 7 was ported over and that did really well. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but it wouldn't get anywhere near the amount of attention though. Like the only reason Astrobot got as much attention as it did was because it was a PlayStation exclusive. That's the only reason. Play the best scout in the world. Oh shit. Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your souls. Dum bum 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 bum. I wonder if the direct will have some more third-party exclusives. That would be very interesting, because like the narrative when it came to the partner showcase was immediately that like, oh, they're just gonna show a bunch of old ports, and I'm just like, I'm instantly just like, they have Duskbloods. Like, do you really think they don't have like more like third-party exclusives lined up? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And even if it was just Duskbloods, like that's supposedly a game from the developer of like the Game of the Year 2022. So like that Duskbloods should be considered a big deal, but it's not, because like nobody actually cares about Elden Ring. It was just like a flavor of the month game. I'm pretty sure this is exactly how I did it. Like back in the day. Like I swear I had to figure this out like back in the day too. PS5 sold 85 million. It doesn't have one 10 million seller. Oof. Yeah, people are only getting PlayStations for COD and like the sports games at this point, and like they're endlessly awaiting GTA 6. AI is not correct all the time. Yeah, that's true. Like we had that experience a while back when we were like asking it vague questions about like Batten Kaitos lore, and it wasn't able to explain anything. It was like misrepresenting like weird shit online. It was like throwing out names from the game out there and just like coming up with these weird statements. I just don't understand how exactly AI is going to take over if it can't even like explain to me like Batten Kaitos lore. Um, like I think when AI is improved, like when they improve it, it's just going to get more worthless because they're going to do this thing where it'll be rigged to not explain to you certain things. Like, for example, like, if you ask it about feminism and like, how bad it's been for society, like it's not going to answer honestly, you know, like because it's been trained not to do that. So it's like there's going to be a lot of problems with that, I think, and it's going to become useless for that reason. I would argue it already is kind of useless, in that sense. Like all I use ChatGPT for is like as a replacement search engine because Google is so worthless now. I'm really hungry. How much longer? Yeah, half an hour. Yeah, I don't think we'll be playing Sonic Racing long, but like we'll play it just to. Zelda should have post game content. It does have post game content. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean that thing where you like you keep playing after the final boss? I mean, like you can just I don't know. I think that goes against the themes of the series. Like again, people complain about that, but like I don't know. It would just be a waste of resources to create like a world without like Ganon or evil monsters. Diddy Kong. I'm in Kong Country now. And fire at my stars. Yeah, I'm screwing up now. Ugh. I guess I gotta play Sonic Racing Crossworlds tonight and just leave now and just like end the stream and have dinner. The dinner and lunch. What am I talking about? I'm so used to like, yeah, I just woke up. Time to have dinner. Like, no, it's lunchtime now. Yeah, I'm gonna go have lunch. I can't remember the last time I've had a lunch or a breakfast. Yeah, I think we'll just play Sonic Racing Crossworlds tonight. I'm ready to stop now. I've been streaming 2.5 hours. Yeah, we'll probably just come back on, do some Sonic Racing Crossworlds, do some reaction streams. Honestly, I say I'm gonna do all that, but what I'm probably gonna do is just play more of this. Honestly, just beat this fucking level. Yeah, the timing is weird. Mario is faster than Sonic. Like Sonic couldn't do this. Like the water wouldn't even have to be poisoned for Sonic. He would just fall in and drown. Yeah, I never understood that. So Sonic sinks in like Sonic 1 through 3. Okay, fine, but like in Adventure he just drowns? What? Yeah, that's definitely something we need more of in Breath of the Wild 3 is that's like we need like actual underwater areas. Like we definitely need some kind of like I don't know, like Wind Waker 2 with like an actual underwater like thing. Dread, subversive, how do you mean? I'm not sure I would call anything in Dread subversive. Maybe Samus wearing mascara is kind of dumb, but like I don't know. I can't think of anything else. You think she's gonna go on a date like immediately afterward? Sorry, I'm late. I was too busy fighting my father over the fate of the universe. Like, imagine dating that bitch. Like every time you see her, she would be coming up with some crazy story about like, oh man, I was drawn into a dark universe and I had to save a planet. Like, it's just like, it's just like, oh man, I got infested by an X parasite and I almost died. Like, it's just like, what? She brings the baby Metroid home and she's just like, I I have a child now. Like, damn it, Samus, what are you doing? Okay. Drugs. What drugs are in Metroid Dread? Yeah, I consider Metroid Dread to be one of the best like Western developed games in recent memory. It's so good. Like I hope Mercury Steam comes back. I'd be shocked if Nintendo never contracts them again after those two games. Expedition 33. Well, nobody's gonna fucking care now, will they? Like, there's nothing. Like, I don't want to hear about Expedition 33. Play the best game in the world. That'd be hilarious though if they put like Expedition 33 on Switch 2 after glazing it so hard. If it comes out before Elden Ring reads, that was like a major talking point of Nintendians, I think, was that like, well, all the big games aren't coming to Switch 2, and I'm just like, that's not true, you fucking deep shit. Expedition 33 is even more AstroTurf than Baldur's Gate. I agree, actually. like for Expedition 33, when you look at like the sales numbers and like how people talk about it, it feels like they're just being like paid to promote it, really. Because like you see like FPS Kyle try and glaze it, and you're just like, yeah, there's no way this fucker played the game. It's just like it's just like it's just a viral marketing campaign basically. And like they with Baldur's Gate, at least you had like fucking like Coomers and like girl bosses, the kind of like pander to like the kind of people who like unironically buy the bull porn on Amazon, right? What the fuck is with women and bulls anyway? I don't get it. Like there's like an ancient Greek myth where like Zeus turns into a bull and like he fucks some chick. I think like I don't know. So it's like it's kind of like a historical thing. Like what the fuck is it with bulls? Like, I don't understand why Zeus has to transform into things to fuck bitches. Like couldn't he just go up to people and be like, "I'm Zeus," like and get like panties dropping? I don't get it. The guy married his sister, so I don't know if he's that much of a player. Make her a lolly. It's always nice hearing Martinet's like superior voice acting over that idiot that like people want to keep the damage controlling for some reason. Yeah, whenever the voice actor change comes up these days, like everybody like wants to say he's good as Mario, and he's just not. Like I don't know. In theory, they could probably just keep using like Martinet's voice. I think they have been for like Mario Party. Honestly, like it sounds pretty much identical. I don't like a lot of people don't even play as Mario that much in spin-off games. So like I think a lot of people don't even realize that like he's been replaced. Yeah, I should probably call it quits. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, we'll stream Sonic tonight. Okay, so we're gonna call it quits now. We'll come back tomorrow tonight and like stream some Sonic. But until